Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Open Circle Podcast, where iron sharpens iron and a friend sharpens another. Here we believe in transparent and honest conversation. So in this episode, we'll be having 4 of our team leaders come in here and having a discussion. And we just pray that it gives you value. If it gives you value, please don't hesitate to like, share, subscribe, and even share with a friend. Hope to see you soon.
Yeah, we're ready. Go ahead.
Sound is good?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Everything is good?
All good.
All good in the 22?
All good in the 2-2. We're do Open Circle. It's your boy Yele, the geek.
Yazzie TV.
Mary.
Blossom.
And welcome to another episode of OC Podcast. So this is season 2? Or what season are we on right now?
I have no idea.
2022.
Season 2
season
in
2,
2022.
let's go.
Yeah, season 2. So I'm not sure, but Sha, anytime.
Fly anywhere.
Do your thing, yeah? So glad you guys are here. How was your guys' new year so far?
It's been good. I liked it. It's been good. Not much happenings.
Yeah, still early days,
Yeah.
isn't it?
7 days. Yeah, am I right?
No.
11.
9 days.
11.
Well, it depends
11.
when this comes out. Maybe 21.
Yeah, but so far, yeah, 11
50
days.
It's 11 days. It's
Yeah.
been productive. I really feel like this. Time is moving quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I
It
won't lie.
is.
Time is moving
I feel like we need to give them energy into this 2022. So, guys, welcome to 2022.
Yes, sir.
Happy to see you guys. I hope you guys, before we even start, make sure you like, subscribe, and put a little comment. If you have anything you want to say,
Yeah.
because we want to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? So, that kind of interaction, because it's not just our year, it's our year.
Yeah.
Everybody's
You know what I'm
here.
saying? Everyone's included. So one thing I want to start off with the New Year thing, right? I've been hearing people say New Year, new me. And I've been hearing that since I was 1. Yeah,
Yup.
yeah. I've been hearing that since I was 1. What do you guys think about that New Year, new me kind of statement?
Before, I used to be like, "Ugh, why is it that you have to wait till New Year? Da, 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 da. But my 2021 was very shaky.
Yeah.
very, very shaky.
That mid COVID
very
year.
shaky. So I think that coming toward the end of the year, I was very clear about what I wanted in 2022.
Yeah.
I was extremely clear. I have never been this clear about what I wanted to hear ever before in my life. I think it's very valid to be like, yeah, I actually want to fix up this year. I want to do X, Y, and Z this year. Like, these past 11 days have been probably more productive than my 2021, to be honest.
I hear that.
You know what I mean? So it's just good to open. I think it depends a bit on your mindset sometimes, because if you open up your mindset to have the best year of your entire life, you're going to have to attract that. You're going to have to do it.
Yeah.
You have to, and you make that decision to yourself. You're going to have to fulfill it. And you have to, it's kind of keeping yourself accountable as well. Because I told myself, I want to do this year, so I'm going to have to do it.
I hear that.
Yeah, I think we're kind of changing New Year, new me to New Year, better me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not a new you.
Yeah.
You just want to improve in yourself. And at the beginning of the term New Year, new me, it's kind of a trend.
Yeah, it's trendy.
It's kind of a trend, but there's nothing wrong with it. But
I think
you
it
should
is the
all
key.
No, but why I'm saying there's nothing wrong with it is because every day you should be striving for better.
Yes.
Yeah.
So on the
Or-
new
yes.
year, you should
Yeah.
still be striving for better.
Yeah.
But I think it's like, when you're in college, you finish college, you start a new year, you're gonna plan out for the new year
Yeah.
of college. So it's still a thing
Like a
like
fresh
that.
start.
You're still planning out for this new year. So it's just like to give yourself a start and an end date for
Yeah.
your, like, when people do boards, like
Yeah, yeah,
boards.
boards kind
so
of, yeah.
start and end, it just helps you to do a start and end. But the new start is not a new you, it's still you getting better and better and better as a person.
Like
in
a checkpoint
whatever
kind of
way.
Yeah, like a
Whatever way.
checkpoint. Yeah.
What ways do you guys want to get better this year?
Do you know what? I think because we've had COVID the past since
2 years.
I feel like in 2020, a lot of people were like, we've entered a new decade. Everyone was so excited.
Yeah.
And then March hit, boom. And then we were hit with COVID. Some of us thought COVID would last a couple of weeks. Yeah. I remember even at that time we were planning to do, Motive?
Yeah.
And then we were like, okay, let's do Motive next month. Next month came, we had to cancel. We had to keep pushing it to the point where now it's like, what year? 2022, and
What
we
year?
haven't.
Guys, confusing sometimes.
We haven't even had the scale of motive. We haven't even been able to do that because
Yeah.
our first motive was fire.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was fire, and we haven't even been able to do that. But I think this year is more so of a thing of, you know what, I'm not going to let that stop me. You know what I mean? I'm going to live my life. It's kind of regaining yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think as well, because I finished college in 2019, and then I had a couple months to kind of get on my feet, and then COVID. You know what I mean? So I think now is a point where I'm kind of like, you know what, I'm starting my life now.
Yeah.
You know?
I think what you said, I think it's a common thing. I think COVID helps so many people to figure out the priorities in life.
Yeah.
Because once you're at home now, it's kind of like you, yourself, and I.
Yeah.
Or your family or your spouse or whatever. It's kind of like, raw, what am I really doing in my life? 'Cause a lot of people want autopilot for all their life until like, raw, why am I here? So I think that same kind of, raw, last year was, okay, let me have a kind of more control over my life. I think a lot of people kind of didn't know they had that control, which is our first commandment in the Bible, which is to have multiply and be fruitful and to have dominion.
Yeah.
A lot of people forget that, like, you have control over your entire world. So a lot of people don't move like they have that.
Have
so I think
control,
this kind
yeah.
of the new year kind of gives them a kind of like refresh. Remember, bro, you have control over this new year type thing.
Yeah, even as Yele said, vision boards, I feel like that's really good because that's one thing I did this year, did a vision board for the 2022 because I was just like, because you know, even that Bible verse, make a vision plain, write down the vision, make it plain. Because I feel like once you have it in sight, you know what you're working towards kind of thing. So like even I put it on my laptop, like I spent a couple hours, said, okay, what do I want? Put it all on my locked screen. So whenever I open my laptop now, I know my goals and stuff like that.
Very good.
Because I feel like once you can see something, you can work towards it. And instead of like waiting time, every day I go to uni, so every day my laptop is going to be open. Every day this is going to stare me in the face. So I know this is a reminder. I need to work. I need to go. It's just motivation kind of thing to work towards where you're going. But yeah, for sure.
I think also those vision boards, I think one thing for my one, I think it's what makes my one, I think, effective. Because I've read this book called Atomic Habits, right?
Oh, I've heard about it. I want to read it.
Fire book. I'm right now on chapter. I'm not sure chapter in, but I'm like, the book is fire. The top tier book. If you want to read a book, that should be, I think, one of your first books to read this year, because that will you just change how you move.
Yeah.
Things that what I find is that for me, I always find things out in my own life, on my ones,
Yeah.
on my own private time, and a book just says it to me. So that's how I know I'm right. So one thing, on my own boards, I always write down what I want.
Yeah.
But then I don't. A lot of people do this thing where they write down what they want and the kind of behaviors they want to do. But what I do what I want,
How?
and the person I have to become to
get
get what I want.
Yeah.
So it's not a thing of I'm not chasing the thing. I'm chasing the character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anymore. So things are identity things. Things are it's almost like one thing I always find is where I kind of make it to myself is that I'm not a millionaire because I made $1 million. I made $1 million because I am a millionaire.
Yeah.
It's a character first. Because, for example, what does that mean to you? That doesn't really sound clear. For example, let's say a poor person gets $1 million from the lotto. They'll eventually go back to zero.
Yeah. It's gone.
For a millionaire, if you take $1 million off him, he'll make it back again.
Yeah.
So I think it's a character part. So a lot of people make goals of like, I want to do this, this, and this, and this, but they haven't changed themselves yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're not acting in congruence to who they truly are.
Yeah.
Kind of acting out of character. So that's why it takes a lot of willpower and
to do it.
motivation. And you know, on YouTube type in motivational speeches, like you don't need that motivation when it's like
The same person
when
hearing
it's
it.
who you are.
Yeah.
And then look at us as Christians. Yeah. Let me use Muslims. And we think about pork. For some people, it's like for Muslims, things that I don't eat pork. It's not a thing
Yeah.
of I don't want to. It's I don't. It's
Yeah.
a thing for it.
Identity.
It's an identity.
you are.
Yeah, it's who I am. I don't
Yeah.
do that. For me, for example, I don't smoke. I don't say I'm trying not to smoke. It's no. It's like I don't do it.
Yeah.
So you can't even tempt me with that.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't even take me to a lot of times we kind of relapse into our old habits. This is why in the first month of the new year, everyone's banging gym. Gym is big. Everyone's raw. I'm going gym, getting ready.
By
But
February.
character hasn't changed yet.
Yeah.
You're still the same person. It's a new year, but it's still the old you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Still
It's
the
old
same.
you. So all your old habits are gonna come right back along with the same person. So I think when you write your vision boards, write what you want and brainstorm the person you have to become.
To do it.
And make that person your goal.
Yeah.
So even if you don't get this, it's a matter of I didn't get it yet. No, I didn't get it. Because a lot of people when they don't get their goals, they feel discouraged.
Yeah. They just fall down.
So it's kind of like because it's like almost like I'll be happy when I get the goal. But when you make the character your kind of your goal,
Priority. Yeah.
you can kind of it's a continuous process. So you're kind of in that motion of like every single day is a new day. Every single day is a kind of accomplishment. Rather than until I get it, I'll be happy, because that kind of puts you in a state of like, oh, I'm sad, or kind of like
depressed.
You said something there that actually caught my attention. You said that like, you know, you have to work on the, if you're doing something and then the habits will come back. It kind of speaks of the fruit and the root in a sense.
It does.
Because like, you know, for example, for me, I trade. I know TJ trades as well. I think you're aware of what it is.
Yeah, either way what it is.
Yeah. I trade Forex, but there was a time at a point where I know my mindset is not there, so I know the fruits of what I do is going to collapse. I know that if my mental state is a reflection of my account, my trading account, which is crazy. Because you have to be, anybody that trades knows your mindset is number one.
Psychology.
Your psychology is number one. You will not win at this game if you don't have peace of mind, if you're not focused. You can
Don't stop.
you've got to really, really be focused on what you're doing, because otherwise you can end up blowing your account. You can end up regressing back down to a level that you were at before. You can end up missing something. You get like, there's so many things that are tied to it. So it really does speak of, you know, you've got to be like rooted in stability in order for the fruits to show. You know?
And I feel like even for the fact that you're talking about the mind, because that's where the battle starts, and that's why the Bible's always talking about, like, we have to renew our mind like daily, because if you don't renew it daily, you're going to just fall back into your old habits. So that's why I like the way you're saying, like, oh, you're reading, that book is what helped you, because if we need to bring in information that's going to help us towards that, you get me? So like, even if it's not, like, obviously Bible is the first mandate, like that's going to renew your mind, but like, as you said, there's other books, like I know there's like business books, like say if you want to do depending on what you're doing, like I know there's books for like YouTube, say if you're a YouTuber, or not even books, there's even YouTube videos on how to do this, there's this, that, the other, there's so many resources out there. So that's one thing I think is fundamental. You have to find out what you're doing and then find the information to help you, as you said, work towards the character, because I really like that, because sometimes we work towards the goal, but more time we set ourselves unattainable goals, not necessarily unattainable, but in the time frame we've given ourselves. So like say we say, okay, 6 months I want to do this, or like 3 months I want a 6-pack. I don't think biologically you can do that healthily anyways. Do you get me?
Yeah, healthily. But depending on where you are, but
depending on where you are. So like we've been giving ourselves unrealistic goals, and then that's why you see people, because I was watching a video and this girl, she had set herself goals, and she said the first 6 months of the year of 2021 was really good, but after that she fell off, and then once she fell off, she forgot about all the first 6 months that she had done, and then she started feeling bad within herself, because you're thinking, I'm failing, do you get what I mean? But like, as you said, once you build the character within yourself, these goals are just going to be, it's more of you that's the goal, not the goal itself.
You are the goal. Yes.
Yeah. And one thing to remember, the new year is not the first day, it's 365 days. And even the thing you said about renewing your mind, it's not to renew your mind on the 1st of January.
Or the first month of the
or
year.
even some people first week. So it's kind of like the whole 365 days and the next 365 days.
Rest of your life.
Like, so it's literally all the time.
I think on the thing with the books thing, I'm super on that, because a lot of people, like, the Bible is a book for a specific thing. It's a book about character. I'm not going to go to my Bible to teach me about YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people kind of move like, that's the only book you should read. Like, you read the Bible, and one thing I think of, my mom put that in me, is that I always read the Bible. Just anytime I read a book and it conflicts
the Bible,
I know it's gone too far now.
So
it's like Bible says, with all you're getting, get understanding. So if you want to be good at YouTube, or if you want to be good at whatever you want to be good at, you want to get good grades. Understanding is the principal thing. You have to understand what's going on, because a lot of people go around just thinking, oh, I just know it. It's like, no, you have to understand it, because it's only until you understand
that you can.
Do you truly have the power to kind of manipulate the information to how it works for
need
your
it, yeah.
your situation. Because what works for you might not work for him, for me. Because he's in a different point in his life and a different point of his education. So I kind of assume that if I do what he does, it
It's
goes
the
in.
same, yeah. And that's what a lot of people do. They look at, that's good actually, because a lot of people look at people, like say for example, it's good to have role models,
Yeah.
but don't try to follow their path because it's never going to
Exactly,
work
yeah.
for you. Yeah, because like a lot of people, they want, okay, I want this, like say for example, YouTube, 100K subscribers, I'm going to follow this person, but their life is different to yours. So that's why it's so important to rebuild you, because if you're working off of somebody else's laurels, never gonna work. Never gonna. As who there was somebody, I can't remember, they said something like even if I give you the recipe to my sauce, you're never gonna make it the same. I was like, that's so good, because it's the truth. Like I can give you all the fundamentals.
That flair on it.
Yeah.
The own kind of sauce to it. Yeah.
Basically.
I think that also going on that knowledge. I think key thing 2022, guys, you have to seek knowledge.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
You can't use the same old information to get new results.
Mm-hmm.
You have to seek out your own
Knowledge.
ignorance.
Yeah.
And seek to remove that.
Yeah.
That's the key thing. 'Cause a lot of people say, and this is one of the biggest lies. That's how I know it's mad. People always say, what you don't know doesn't hurt you.
Okay.
Not knowing, that's the thing that hurts you the most.
Yeah.
Because it hurts you, I don't know why it's hurting you.
Yeah, you don't know why it's
Imagine you're in
hurting,
pain.
You don't know
And
why.
you go to the doctor and he says, I don't know. That's worse. Because now it's like, I can't even solve it.
Yeah.
So find out your points of ignorance
Yeah, please.
and target that. And so it's not about you have to learn everything.
Yeah.
Bits
Just
of
try.
information. You don't need to learn, even with books, you have to read the whole book to get what you need from it.
Revelation,
Because
yeah.
I might need this page right here. I'm good.
Yeah.
Some person might need the whole book, but know what you need and take a pick from it.
Yeah.
Renew your mind daily. Read a book, read the Bible, learn something new every single day, because the more you learn, the more you earn.
Yeah. Fact.
That's the way it is.
Fact.
Yeah.
And it may not be monetary with money. You earn in different ways. You earning like experience. You're earning just wisdom. Just kind of like you don't have to like view the world in a different way that can put you in a better position. So that
Yeah.
way you can bless other people. Because it's only for you to get better.
Yeah. It's for others.
Because
Yeah.
once I know something, I can impart on Yele. So now he skipped all that time of learning by just me
Yes.
just giving him that nugget. So now he's already
Information.
ahead.
Yeah.
So I don't have to kind of go through the beginning and start up. So okay, that's kind of one thing I guess everyone should
So-
move on.
You said
So, in terms of, this year, what do you want to tell people that are listening right now? What do you want to tell them to key in on for this year?
Well,
what do you want to tell
I suppose yours was knowledge. So mine would be consistency
Yeah.
in everything you
fast.
do.
Yeah.
And everything.
That's
you
right
do.
there.
Everything.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter what you're doing. Consistency is if it's gym, if it's reading your Bible, if it's different things, and understanding what consistency is, because
Yeah.
a lot of people think consistency means you have to do this every day.
Yeah.
You have to YouTube, you have to upload twice a week, every time. If you know that's not going to be consistent for
For
you,
you.
Don't
yeah.
do it.
Don't do
lower your standards, low-key, lower.
Do what, because it's better to
Aim low and reach high.
Yeah, and even it brings out more quality
Yeah.
in what you do.
Yeah.
Because you have more time. You're not rushing. Oh, just do this.
Yeah.
Put this, and it's like, okay, I want to read that book today in the Bible. Okay, let me read it. But no knowledge, no
Yeah.
understanding
Yeah.
coming from it. You're
Yeah.
just reading it at this
Just
point.
to
It's
read.
just like, oh, I just want to catch up, so let me do it. But no, set it in a pace that you're actually gaining from
Yeah.
what you're doing. So if you know that it takes you 1 week to actually fully understand the book in the Bible,
Take that 1 week.
Take that 1 week. It doesn't mean you're not
Even
being
2.
consistent. You're still being consistent because you are
Showing up and
consistently
doing
Yeah.
it, yeah.
So lower the bar so you could like set yourself up
Yeah.
to win, basically.
Yeah, and eventually the bar will go up.
Yeah.
Go up gradually.
Get better,
Don't
stronger.
Try and it's like gym. You don't go to the gym and start carrying
60
100.
kg.
kg.
100,
Yeah.
you know,
You start where you know.
Start where you
can.
know.
Yeah.
And
And it's
and
even
if you don't-
better for
and-
your body for you to start
Yeah.
there and progress.
And,
Yeah.
and if you don't know, just test it out.
Yeah,
You
test
know,
it out.
like figure out yourself.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people we have different things going for us.
We have knowledge, consistency.
How about you, Blossom?
Mine would be, because I feel like mine would be stop going off feelings, if you get what I mean. Build
answer.
diligence, because
Yeah.
a lot of times like I feel tired or I feel this or I don't feel like doing it today. If we go off feeling like, because human beings we feel too much, which is good, like obviously, but we feel too much, and if you're working out of feelings, you're just not going to accomplish a lot
Yeah.
because there's gonna be days you're tired. There's gonna be days you don't want to do it, but it's the diligence that you build that's gonna allow you to. Okay, no, it ties in with consistency. It's the diligence that you build out. Even when I don't feel like it, I'm still gonna do it. Like for example, yesterday I was reading a book and I was like, I'm gonna read one chapter, but I was so tired and I was like, let me go and sleep. But I said, if I sleep, I'm not gonna start this book today. So I said, okay, let me start the book. And then the book was actually really. I was like, okay, and I wasn't tired when I started it, but if I would have went off the feeling, I would have went to sleep and I probably wouldn't have started it today. Do you get me? Yeah. So don't go off the feeling, build diligence, and you'll see it's gonna push you.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. That's cool.
I think for me it would be mindset, because I feel like mindset ties a lot of it together. I think with mindset you got to be disciplined, and that's gonna give you the diligence. To do things that you don't necessarily feel like doing all the time. I don't necessarily feel like going to the gym, but I gotta do it because if I have the goal that I want to be at this stage in my life, I've got to go. At the same time, I've got to have the mindset to want to seek out the knowledge. You know what I mean? I've got to have the mindset to want to be consistent in what I want to do. I think sometimes our bodies move quicker than our minds do. And I heard someone say, I'd prefer, he's a gym instructor, and he said, I'd rather walk into a gym and see a beginner doing light weights but having a solid form than someone who's throwing loads of weights on and having a shaky form. You know what I mean? Your mindset is your foundation. And that is what you've got to build upon, because you can move around, you can do all these things, and you can even pick up that book, you can even do all that stuff. But if your mindset isn't straight, you're not gonna achieve what it is that you actually want to achieve in the end, you know? So that's been it from us, guys.
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks for listening.
Make sure you like, share,
subscribe.
You know what I'm saying?
And comment as well. Comment, guys. I want to see you guys comment on what it is that you guys expect from this year.
I want to see your goals. So we can pray for you too.
Yeah, of course.
Put them there.
Pray on those goals.
Yeah.
Share your goals, and God bless you.
Amen.
Have a great day,
Peace
guys.
out.
See you guys.
Bye.